kind of want to just take you through my kind of mental model or philosophy and kind of process around data visualization when we're looking at, say, a workload monitoring report. I guess our common goal as practitioners in this space is to save time, to be more efficient, to automate those high performance questions we have on a daily, a weekly, a monthly, a seasonal basis, and really configure these in a way that suits us as maybe the scientists, but also our audience as well. So whether that's your coaches, your medical staff, whoever that may be, that really is going to determine the complexity of these reports and how we want these to look. With these as well, on top of that, we're essentially trying to tell a story with this visualization to influence the program in an actionable way. We don't want to just present the data in as a simple kind of replication of what the session elicited. We want to know what that means in reference to where we've come from with this athlete and where we're going to go tomorrow, or say leading into a final series or a championship, whatever that might be. And then I guess in terms of the audience, to kind of start with this report, we've got a lot of coaches and practitioners all over the world that just want very simple information. They want that alert. They want to land in the platform and see the most recent flags. And then they want to be out of the AMS, and they want to be interacting with the athletes and actually having those discussions. So the very kind of simple layout I've got here is for those practitioners that just want to get in and out. I've just got my most recent flags. I've kind of put a goal across each of these visuals to kind of give you some context there. And we're looking at whether we can identify the highest risk scenarios or athletes in the highest risk scenario. So examples here, we might have a higher workload than normal. This is using that Z score converted to a STEN here, as you can see, to identify if someone's above their average or significantly above their average load. So I can quickly maybe interact with that player and actually have them do an additional recovery session or get in some additional warm-up drills during that next session. I could have some recovery related or even internal response metrics coming through from my various wearable devices, or even a self-report questionnaire via our mobile application, identify if there's any players that potentially haven't got that adequate recovery that we want throughout the program. Again, very simple heuristics for our coaches and our practitioners to interpret. Finally, maybe we're looking at whether they're not hydrated enough, whether that's coming from, again, self-report questionnaires or different kind of hydration testing technologies. So something to keep in mind. So again, this would be kind of my first landing page. I would have built this out as maybe my kind of heuristics or my profile of where my players are at. And then I could potentially go off and I'll be straight into interacting with the athletes and ensuring that I'm actually actioning on this information.